Hey guys, this is Ashley with 3R Sales and Service. Today we're taking a look at a 6x10 enclosed trailer. It has a 3,000 PSI, 5.5 gallon a minute pressure washer and a 12 volt soft wash system. This particular package was actually, we had a customer call in. They were looking for something similar to our Blizzard setup, but they wanted a little bit more water capacity. So we ended up creating a new package. This is called our Whiteout, and it has a 100 gallon water tank versus a 55 gallon water tank, which changed the layout a little bit. So we'll go over everything. Up front here, we've got our 3 Titan hose reels. The top is holding 200 feet of the 1/2 inch hose for your soft wash system, 200 feet of 3/8 hose for your pressure washer, and then 100 feet of the 3/4 inch hose for filling the water tank. This is our garden hose. We have them all stacked on stainless steel brackets. We have our quick connect nozzles for the pressure washer connected right up front, easy to find, easy to access. And then of course we've got our locking connectors keeping everything nice and tidy. These are our hand crank reels. They do have pin locks on the opposite side to keep everything in place. Behind you can see we've got the 100 gallon water tank, and you'll be able to see this a little bit better from the back side of the trailer. We have a filter before it goes into the water tank to make sure that you don't get a bunch of sediment inside your tank. And then once you get the water through the tank, there's a float valve inside there that keeps the water level from overflowing inside the tank, and then again continues to fill once the water level starts to deplete, either through your soft wash system or through your pressure washer. We'll move around back here. The 6x10 trailer also comes in a taller height. So our 5x8 is a 5-foot height. The 6x10 has a 6-foot interior height. So you'll notice a pretty significant difference in those two. This is where the Blizzard similarities are. So we have the same type of equipment, but it's kind of flip-flopped a little bit. So on our passenger side, we've got our 12 volt soft wash system. It has the 100 PSI 7 gallon per minute Remco pump. We've got our accumulator on there. We've also got the Midwest mixing system, so you can meter your water, your surfactant, and your bleach. We have the bleach valve set up on a dip tube assembly, so that allows us to use the soft wash system as a transfer pump as well, so you don't right off the bat have to worry about finding a transfer pump if you're getting bulk bleach that you need to transfer inside to your 55 gallon bleach tank. Above the mixing system, we have the NOCO charger. The NOCO charger is what charges the 12 volt battery below that powers the 12 volt soft wash system. So that charger is accessible from the outside. There's a port on the outside of the trailer that you can plug into just with a 115 volt outlet. Charges that up and you're good to go for the full next day. Down below we have 2 7-gallon soap tanks. One is for your surfactant and one is for downstreaming through your pressure washer. So you can put whatever kind of degreaser or special type of house wash soap or anything, vehicle wash if you do that as well. You can put that in that soap number 2 tank. And then we have our 55 gallon bleach tank next to that. As you move down the row a little bit, you'll see we've got the surface cleaner secured all the way up in the nose of the trailer. There's plenty of room in both the 6x10 and the 5x8 to add accessories such as that. And then on the driver's side, we have our 3,000 PSI, 5 gallon per minute cold water pressure washer. This is electric start, so you can just reach over here and key start it, or if you needed to back up, you have the recoil start on here still as well. The battery for the electric start is just behind the pressure washer. We have the big belt-driven RW series pump on here. The cool bypass is hooked up. The cool bypass, what that does is allows you to basically bypass the water when you're idling the pressure washer back to the tank, and it recirculates that fresh cool water through your pump, keeping it from overheating while you are not pulling the trigger. When you're pulling the trigger, all the water is going through the pump and out your wand. When you let go of it, it's cycling at the pump, but we just extend that cycle back to the tank so that it keeps it cool. We also have the bleeder valve on the pump head, which just gets any air out of the water line between the water tank and the pump, and it also gets the air through the pump head, priming everything, making it nice and easy for startup and preventing you from damaging any of your inlet seals on the pump. Above it, we have hooks for our standard wand assemblies, additional hooks for the telescopic wand assembly. Again, you can see our 100 gallon tank from this size too. So we have a little bit more of a narrow tank to extend the aisle width a little bit more. It makes it very easy to get your surface cleaner in and out. We have filters that go to each system. So there's filters before it gets to your water tank, and then additional filters before it goes to your pressure washer or to your soft wash system. So if anything does make it past filter number 1 or accumulates inside your tank, then you've got those other 2 filters to protect that equipment even more. We always put ball valves before the filters, so they're very easy to clean even if you have a full tank. So just kind of an easy preventative maintenance type thing. We have the flooring, which is the corrosion or the chemical resistant, water resistant type flooring that we put in the trailers. And we seal all the way around it, and we trim it with aluminum, just to make everything last as long as possible. We all know that the bleach or any of the other corrosive detergents will just eat up those wooden floors. So we've tried all types of sealers and stuff on the bottom, but putting that protective flooring over it just makes it last so much longer. So like I said, this is going to be called our whiteout package. There will be other options available, remotes, interior paint, all different kinds of things on the website. So if you want a little bit more information about everything that's included here and some pricing, just go to 3rpressurewashers.com and you can check in our trailer section, or you can just type whiteout into our search bar and it'll pop right up. Thanks.